Hey all, good evening, good morning, good day, wherever you are when you see this video. Thank you for joining me, Dorothea, on Through an Orthodox Christian Lens. It's September 6th, 2025. This segment is just going to be a bit different than my usual segments. This is going to be, pardon me, losing my voice. This is going to be a lighter segment than my usual ones. And it's having to do with Donald Trump. And I'm just going to be sharing what popped into my mind listening to him when I have listened to him over the past few months. So I'm going to share a few entertaining videos for you. So we're going to start with one that came out in his first term, or a wrap-up of his first term comments montage, and then we'll get into some other things. So here we go with the first one. Okay, so we all remember those funny statements he made from his first term. Everything was nobody is better than him. He can do everything better than anybody else. He even had one where he said nobody understands bankruptcy better than me. I don't think that's a good thing. Now, from his first term, so you're thinking, well, what has he graduated to in this term? Well, in my opinion, he's graduated to this was really the epitome of who he is in this term. I run the country and the world. So Trump boasts, and anyway, yeah, he boasts. Basically, as I've said, he thinks he's king of the world. Okay, so I'm going to share this really short little clip. If anybody knows Brian Regan, the comedian, who's my favorite comedian, you'll probably know this skit that I'm going to put forward. But it just popped in my mind how it reminded me of Donald Trump. So I'm going to play this one tiny piece of that skit that describes him to a T. And it has to do with the me monster.
Let him have his moment. Yeah, I'm a big traveler. I have my business. I got my own global enterprise I got to check on. Driving in the Autobahn because I keep a fleet of sports cars over in Zurich, and I get a Swiss account that I got to check out. Mount Kilimanjaro expedition, might have to cancel that. Runways in Aspen are a lot shorter the first time you go in there. The Pacific Rim Company, we're going to try to take that over. And global enterprise.
Okay, so that is how I think of President Trump when he makes these typical type of comments he makes. That's what I think of. It came to my mind. I said, that's exactly how I think of Donald Trump, is the me monster. So just something silly for me to share. I wanted to share my thoughts that were in my mind. Hopefully you all found that kind of entertaining, I hope. And I'll be back to normal, more serious videos after this one. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for following my channel. And I will be back later. Until next time.